Hello, this is Julie Powers. This is about the app Reading Frenzy, the game of learning. And really this is all about grammar, how to infer what sentences meaning. So this is done on an iPad, but you can get it on an Android device. So it's called Reading Frenzy. And what I like about this device is it starts the student out basic and then builds up. So you can, so first off, we downloaded the app. It's free, which is a good price. It has, of course, all kinds of upgrades. So if you, just so you're interesting. So it has all these videos. It is additional. So let's go, we'll just pick, we're working on our grammar here. So we'll go down there. And then let's just put in spelling. So these are all sorts of things that you can download. So let's just pick, let's just pick one. So it's asking for parental permission. You have to answer a question, okay? And it's wanting you to upgrade. No thanks, we're not upgrading. So, if you want to upgrade and learn some more about videos, you can do that. But I'm more interested in this, the Learning Center. So you click on the Learning Center, and you can pick a rank. But here's the thing. So if I click on Professional, it's going to tell me you must complete the previous rank before you can play this one. So you won't just have a kid that's going to go to Brainiac. Okay, so all kids start at Beginner. Okay, now let's try to click Novice. Now as you can see, it says that same thing. I must do the previous ranks. So let's go to Beginner. Now as you can see, I've already done level 1. And I got 3 stars. Okay. So to reach level 10, you win 200 points, and you can spend them on things in the game. So let's go to level 2, okay? Winters in Maine can be snowy, icy, and frigid. How could you describe winters in Maine? So then you could go A, cold, B, near, C, hot, D, warm, A, cold. So I picked that, okay? And it goes green, and that tells me that's the right answer, okay? Complete this sentence. This is blank my mom's birthday. This is and my mom's birthday, for my mom's birthday, of my mom's birthday, too. Well, I know the answer is for, B, but I'm just going to pick and because I want to show what it does for a wrong answer. Okay? It highlights it red and then tells me what the right answer is. And I like that for my kids because I want them to know what the right answer is so they can correct their mistake. What 2 words combine to make the correct contraction don't? Do not. Okay. And then it goes green. So on and so forth. And as you can see, it gives you points here. Now, I got 3 stars on the last level, and I missed 1. So I like that it doesn't require it to be perfect. So I'm just going to start picking random ones and see what it does for me. Okay. Of course, I'm picking all the right answers for the random one. And just to kind of see what it does. When does it make me take wrong again? And again, I'm just doing this to kind of show what the app does and all the features. All sorts of things in here. Great little app so that you kind of, see what the kids know. The kids can work at their own pace. They can read. There's not someone hovering over them. They're not scared to answer incorrectly. And it's just between you. So I can now play the next level. Now let's just go down here. I earned, 1,160 points. I had a lot of wrong answers. So if I click on answers, okay, it will go through, if I hit that little arrow button down at the bottom, and go through all the answers. And like if I had a wrong answer, it tells me right. So I can go over it with the kid. It's not just gone forever. So, okay, well, show me what you did. Okay, you missed 1. Well, what did you miss? But, this kid, me, I just kind of missed a bunch. Even randomly choosing, I got some right. So I can also, if you look at the bottom, play it again. So let's go back. So let's go back to Learning Center. Also choose a rank below, and it looks like you can also choose a grade, too. Ask your parents. Actually, that is not that. I was wondering where that came from, because I hadn't seen it before. That actually is a ad, so a little dangerous thing there. So let's click Beginner. So I missed a bunch, so I only got level 1. So to unlock now, I've got to pay for it, regular price. I can upgrade now for $1.99. So again, not a bad price. $1.99 is not bad for an app. Level 3. Kites need to be held by a long string. What do kites need? string cheese, yes, long strings. So, how is it used? So I would use this just to kind of see where my kids were with inferring what is, going on with the sentence. How is the grammar? Just kind of evaluate it. I like it because it's not hard. The kids feel successful even when they're not. They got, green is good. It's always a positive reinforcement to the kids. You can really use this at all levels. If you have a kid who's really on top of it, that's going to make them feel good going to that brainiac level. And then if you have a kid that's struggling, they're not going to feel bad because, hey, they're still moving up a level, even if they just got 1 star on there. And then brainiac, prodigy, master, those are really encouraging words to kids. You know, so there's a lot of literacy apps out there. It feels like millions. One thing I do also like about this is that it does show the right answer. It just doesn't go wrong and moves on. A lot of the ones that I looked at, that's what they did. So that is the thing. As far as the higher order of thinking, again, they're not really creating anything. This is really just, seeing what they learn. So it is a very low level. And that's okay because, again, a lot about elementary literacy is learning, what to do. So I'm okay with that. So this is the app Learning Center, Reading Frenzy Learning Center. Looks like you can also do a play around the world, compete with the children. So looking for players around the world, please wait. Surely there's someone out there playing. Okay, so you can kind of do that. So they're in the United States, they're level 1, so you can play against other kids. If you downloaded this on all the iPads in a room, the kids could play each other in the classroom as well. But again, it does require signing up, and so there's some dicey things you have to get into there. So you can challenge your friends, start a new frenzy. There's a lot of math. Okay, so you got to register and log in to do that. So again, and then also request a tutor. Hey, I need some help. So this will be kind of cool. You could hold this up in the classroom and say, hey, I need help. So, sure, I am enjoying it. No thanks. I'll do that later. We'll just have some other apps on there. So that is Reading Frenzy, which again, it's just reinforcing, checking, and seeing what your students know, and then you're able to go over them at an individual level or as a group level. So that's all for now.